We welcome you to this broadcast of OHSAA Sectional Tournament Volleyball on NKTelco Sports. We're at Troy High School where the Jefferson Broncos will take on the Varsity Raiders. Tonight's game brought to you by Keyhole Pizza, First National Bank, Precision Strip, Emerson Copeland, Carriage Works, Grand Lake Health, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Lincoln Electric Automation, Minster Bank, Pratt Industries, New Knoxville Supply, Wagner's IGA, Wilson Health, Winners Meats, and NKTelco. I'm Dave Helmstead. Alongside me today, Brandon Coverman, and we've got Sectional Tournament Volleyball Division 4 from Troy High School. The Varsity Raiders versus the Dayton Jefferson Broncos. Raiders come in 17-5. A nice win over Crestview to end the regular season. 5 straight district titles in their pocket, looking for more. A regional berth in their pocket, looking for more.
Yeah.
And the Raiders come in with a couple of outstanding players in the Shelby County Athletic League and perhaps in all of the state. Number 1, Kate Sherman, and number 2, Mia Monin.
Yeah, and the Raiders, they really feel like this is their year. They're a very senior-heavy team led by veteran coach Aaron Watkins. They really feel like this is their year, a senior-laden team. Kate Sherman just named Shelby County Player of the Year yesterday for the first Raiders since 2003. And Mia Monin, one of only 8 girls in Ohio high school history to eclipse 3,000 assists. This team has been to the regionals 5 years in a row, and they're looking to make it 6 in a very loaded Troy regional.
And you take a look at their opponent tonight, and it's the Dayton Jefferson Broncos. They stand 0-12 on the season. Tough year for Jefferson, but when you look at Jefferson, and they used to be quite a power in track and football and some other sports, but they only have 122 kids in grades 7 through 12, and according to the OHSAA website, they got 27 boys and 27 girls at the high school level. The Jefferson program is definitely one that is rebuilding and trying to come of age.
Yeah, and it's the thing, you're 0-12, and out of the Dayton public school system, you're just trying to build some momentum here. A tough matchup, and they get the last scene, and they had no other choice but to face the Varsity Raiders right out the gate. So, what you hope for is you hope for some Varsity errors. You hope that you can, sneak in an ace here and there, and just try to play competitive. Try to come out the gate hot and quick early. That way to keep it a competitive match.
Dayton Jefferson and the Varsity Raiders in high school volleyball coming up next. You're watching volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
My grandpa's been making the world's worst pizza for 30 years. That doesn't look like the world's worst pizza. Grandpa, I know why they call you Chunky Bob. It's because you use chunky ingredients on your pizza.
Of course, it's not because I'm fat.
Grandpa, this is the world's best pizza. Keyhole Pizza, come check Grandpa out.
Dine in or carry out.
Here at Troy High School, we're introducing our starting lineups for the 2 teams, for Dayton Jefferson and also for Varsity. All starting lineups here tonight brought to you by Emerson Climate Technologies. Tonight's starting lineups. Tansy Heron, number 9, introduced there for the Broncos. Number 15, Amira Johnson. And the coach, Rwanda. And for the Raiders, starting lineups tonight for the Raiders. Courtney Flippo,
Number 2, Carly Scott.
Number 1, Jillian Chapman. Number 2, Carly Scott. Number 3, Cece Borchers. Number 4, Kate Sherman. Number 5, Mia Monin. Number 6, Ronnie Poling. Number 7, Kelby Dosig. Number 8, Lindsay Vastano as they go through the lineup here. Number 11, Simone Putoff. So number 12, Emma Molenkamp. Number 13, Audrey Stickle. Number 16, Emma DePore. And the head coach, Andy Watkins, 17-5, 11-1 in Shelby County Athletic League action, and won a share of the title. Let's take a look at our keys to the game tonight, all brought to you by Keyhole Pizza.
First, taking a look for the Broncos at Dayton Jefferson. They want to be fundamentally strong, get a good first touch, good first pass. They need a good serve game to try to get the Raiders out of system, and they need to be able to defend well, get blockers to the nets to try to, get some Raiders off, try to force the Raiders to have some tough shots.
And for the Russia Raiders, under head coach Andrew Watkins, keys to the game.
And for Coach Aaron Watkins, they need to be able to play with energy. First round, they're a heavy favorite here. They need to be able to play with energy, be disciplined, and it's tournament, and it's something simple. And I've seen this become a kind of a trend with volleyball coaches. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the moment. Don't overthink it. Enjoy it. You're here. You're playing, and let's get going. It's tournament time. The weather's crisp. It's nice. Football's been week 10, and it's postseason time, and that's nice to say here, Dave.
And our keys to the game tonight, all brought to you by Keyhole Pizza. The head coach for the Jefferson Broncos is Ronisha Murphy. I almost forgot the Murphy part of it. Ronisha Murphy. Coaching the Broncos here tonight. We're all set for action. Officials for tonight's contest are Cheryl Treadway. Cheryl is in the up position. Anthony Hines is the referee on the floor, and our line judges tonight, Haley McNaughton and Cameron Haney, are 2 line judges here for tonight's match. Raiders are going to start it off. They'll be in serve. And there's an ace to start things out for them. And that's number 5, Mia Monin.
Maya, first team all Shelby County. Like I said, one of 8 players in Ohio high school history for 3,000 assists. What accomplishment that is. And
Maya will connect on the second one as well. So 2 aces in a row for Maya Monin. And she has 33 at the start of tonight's game, so that she stands at 35 aces so far. There you see Maya. Number 5, Broncos, as we said, they come into tonight's contest 0-12 as they'll go on the attack, and there's a hit violation and double hit, and the Raiders go up 3-0 here in the early going.
Yep, you could tell the setter's hands not really out. That ball hits the palm, and that's going to get called every time there.
Monin's serve finds open court. That'll make it 4-0. Raiders go up quickly here in this contest here on NKTelco Sports. Thanks for joining us. Dave Helmstetter and Brandon Coverman here from Troy High School. A couple of games on tap here in the sectional opener. Maya Monin with the serve. And the Broncos get it across. Here comes Monin's set. Strong hit. And there's the kill by Kate Sherman.
That's Kate's 284th kill of the season for the first Shelby County League Player of the Year from Russia since 2003. Pretty incredible accomplishment.
And the Broncos are on board as the serve is long. And number 15, Amara Johnson, will serve it up for the Broncos. Comes a set over to the right side. And with the kill is Emma Molenkamp, number 12.
Molenkamp kind of been playing back and forth a little bit. She's a a sophomore. Carly Scott not playing tonight, I think nursing a little injury. Jillian Chapman playing too, nursing a little injury as well that she suffered against Laramie last week, rolled an ankle. Didn't know if she was going to play tonight or not, but Coach Watkins giving her the go. They both sat out in their big win against Crestview on Saturday in 5 sets. So an impressive win for the Raiders, missing 2 starters.
Kate Sherman with the ace, and she'll make it ups the score to 7-1 as the Raiders out quickly here against Jefferson. There you see Kate Sherman. Strong serve goes to the corner. Broncos trying to get it across and unsuccessful. That makes it 8-1.
Kate now 2 aces and a kill. Only the second Raider player in history to eclipse 1,000 kills. Her former teammate 2021 graduate Ashley Scott, the other one. So pretty impressive feat.
Strong serve, and that's going to be another ace, and it goes up 9-1 as the Raiders go up quickly. We've got a timeout. Jefferson will take the timeout. We've got a break in the action. Our score, the Russia Raiders 9, the Jefferson Broncos 1. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
At First National Bank, we are working hard to make your life a little easier. With products like Card Valet, an app allowing you to control your cards with real-time notifications, transaction restrictions, and spending limits. The ability to access your money through 55,000 all-point ATMs across the country, surcharge-free. Live customer support when you need it, and online and mobile banking, allowing you to gain access to your financial information wherever and whenever you like. First National Bank, making your life a little easier.
Russia Raiders up big over the Dayton Jefferson Broncos 9-1 on our First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Raiders, as we anticipated, pretty much in command of this one in the first set.
Yeah, the Raiders finished 5th in that state poll. You knew it'd be a heavy favorite. They're showing it early, just with the serve game. That's the biggest thing that you talk about in volleyball, and that I've really learned over the years of broadcasting is that the first touch is the most important thing. The serve game, so vital, and Raiders, it's paying dividends for them early.
Got the top seed. The Russia Raiders going against number 24 seeded Jefferson. Wildcats try to get it across. There's the kill up front by Ronnie Poling. That'll make it 10-1.
Kelby Dosek there with the block actually, but got up there and got some hands on it.
And Sherman's serve is in, so that makes it 11-1. Sherman's serve, it goes to the corner, and she'll collect yet another ace. And Sherman had 28 aces coming in, and a strong server to begin with. She's got 5 so far, so she's at 33. And that makes it 13-1 as Sherman stays in serve. We've only had Sherman and Monin serving it up here in the set number 1.
Yeah, Sherman is going to be a really strong basketball player for this Raiders team too. You really look at, this district, and, Russia's the top seed. Laramie's right behind him. It's been really the other way around. Laramie's been the 1 seed. Russia's been ahead. But Russia split the season series. They had to win over Laramie going in the draw, so that was huge for them to get that 1 seed. But these guys anticipate being in that regional in Northmont. Hopefully we have the chance to cover it here in a few weeks.
At the net. Ain't going to call that a block or a kill. So you got number 6, Ronnie Poling, and number 7, Kelby Dosek. And that makes it a 15-1 score.
And next week, Saturday, there'll be 3 district title volleyball games here. Typically, the past few years has been all 3 NKTelco schools, Jackson Center, Russia, and Fort Laramie, that have come away with that district. And usually a MAC team comes down and joins them in a regional. That's on Saturday. That's Saturday. Last Saturday in fall is always so fun. You got 3 district volleyball games here. And then right over on the levee here at Troy, you have the regional cross-country meet right next door, which, I'm coaching cross-country this year. Hopefully have a few runners running there. So it's pretty fun here in Troy. If you never come to a regional cross meet or the district volleyball, it's a pretty cool experience here at Troy.
It's a busy site, that's for sure. Winner of tonight's game, obviously, number 1 seed Russia will move on to face the number 23 seed, which is East Dayton Christian. That'll be Saturday the 22nd at 2 o'clock as Raiders firmly in control here, as there's obviously a big difference in competition between these two teams, as Sherman will serve it up again. And it makes it 20-1.
Kate has 12 aces. That's actually she's actually tied or pretty close to the school record. I believe Maggie Kearns holds it for aces in a match against, I forget who it was against, but I believe Kate's approaching that right here.
Broncos get it across. Strong hit. It's going to go out of bounds. Point goes to the Raiders.
2 kills for Kate to go with 12 aces.
Sherman stays in serve, and their serving percentage is going to improve after this event.
What did you think last night of Phillies winning 2-0 last night?
Phillies are hot.
2 solo home runs. I mean, talk about the home run or bust game.
Yeah, Phillies are a hot team. So here comes Sherman's serve. It goes to the back row. And Broncos not able to get it across. It's tipped and it's out of bounds, and it's 22-1. Sherman stays in serve, and the Broncos will roll the ball back. Of course, the second match here tonight pits Mississinawa Valley and Lehman. Lehman a 10 seed, Mississinawa a 12 seed. And that bottom seed will end up working their way to the winner of this eventual seed. So, and we've got a timeout. Our score is 23-1. We'll take a break. Russia Raiders 23, Jefferson Broncos 1. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
Together, we are family, working safely for our loved ones.
We are problem solvers who challenge the status quo and drive improvement.
We care about our customer relationships.
We stay true to our values, caring and respecting one another.
We embrace change as we journey through our career.
We are Precision Strip, the world's leading processor of rolled steel and aluminum.
Precision Strip, doing the exceptional.
Jefferson takes the timeout, looking at a 23-1 deficit as Kate Sherman stays in serve. And how many has she got in a row? How many points?
It was 18. It was 5-1, or it was 5-0 before Jefferson got that point. So it's been 18 in a row. She has 14 aces. So
she's going to finish it off here with points 24 and 25. Let's see how it comes out for the Raiders. And that's going to be yet another ace. That'll make it 24-1. Raiders up in this. And one of the things that happens when you win by such a lopsided score, you know, as the Raiders move along, competition like this really makes it tougher for them, because sooner or later they're going to run into some teams. And statewide, they're taking a look at these scores. And, you know, looking at a 25-1 set win over Jefferson. And it makes it difficult for the Raiders as they move along in the tournament. But first set goes to the Raiders. They go up 1-0. Our score, the Russia Raiders 25, Jefferson Broncos 1. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
Wagner's IGA has been servicing their communities for more than 95 years, spanning 3 generations. Wagner's founded their business on 2 basic principles: excellent customer service and quality products. Visit all our locations and experience the finest selection of deli, fresh meats, and variety of beverage choices. While there, don't forget to check out our vast selection of fresh coffee beans, produce, dairy, and bakery items. Visit Wagner's today in Minster, Fort Laramie, and New Bremen, and check us out on Facebook.
lineup for the back here at Troy. Jefferson and Orushi doing battle into the second set. Raiders with a very comfortable 25-1 lead, and got a new group of, looks like a relatively new group of players for the Raiders. To take a look and double check our lineups, but looks like
some changes.
Maya Monin is still out there. She's number 5. Looks like number 9, Jenna York, is going to see some action. And is that Jillian Chapman? Is she still in the
lineup? Still
libero. And number 13, Audrey Stickle.
Yeah.
Is going to see some playing time for the Raiders here as they start the second set. And Jefferson will serve it up first, and Amara Johnson will serve for Jefferson.
Good. This Raiders very veteran heavy roster. Get some time in for some players. Jenny York, Audrey Stickle.
First of all, you got 9 seniors, 9 experienced players right there. So, plenty of good players to put back out on the court.
And Marushi gets that from time to time. A lot of schools do, where you just get this class like a seniors. They just all play together. They know what's going on. So.
And that's number 10. That's Samantha Bell, the junior, with the kill.
And they know, and they play well together. They've been a very good class. They'll have a very good basketball team. I've seen people play basketball for Coach Brumingen in the winter. They just play really well together. You see classes like that. Like last year, for example, we saw in New Knoxville how successful that class was. You just get that special group sometimes, and the Raiders definitely have that.
And we have a net violation, I believe.
Yep.
Oh, it hit the antenna.
Yeah.
Makes it 2-0 Rushi. And there's an ace out of the by Simone Putoff, number 11, also playing. So the Raiders will go up 3-0. So Simone Putoff will be in serve for the Raiders. As there you see Simone.
Had some sectional games here last night, too. I know one fellow NKTelco School Fort Laramie advanced beating Bradford last night.
And Simone with the ace, and it's 4-0. Raiders up big as they're trying to make a quick work here of Jefferson. Won the first set, 25-1. First National Bank Think First scoreboard. 4-0 our score here. Set number 2. Put off. Johnson goes to the floor. Comes the return hit. It gets across, but we've got a net violation as Medina hit the ball forward, but Tanya Heron in the net for Jefferson. That makes it 5-0 Raiders. Put off to the back row. Medina hits it. And it's going to go out of bounds. That's going to make it 6-0 Raiders. Jefferson unable to handle it as Putoff will stay and serve. Simone. Good strong serve to the back row and looking for the corner, and it's going to go out. So that'll make it 7-0 as number 9, Tanez Heron. Strong hit, but a little bit out of bounds. Putoff collects one more kill. That makes it 8-0.
Putoff, youngest in her family. Her dad had done a lot of line judging at Rushi, and she's the youngest in her family, a senior this year for the Raiders.
She'll pick up the ace, making it 9-0. She had 41 aces coming into tonight's contest.
Got 4 now in this set.
And there you see our score. 9-0. Raiders up over the Broncos on the First National Bank Think First scoreboard. And Jenna York with the hit for the Raiders makes it 10-0.
She actually might have got away with I thought she palmed the ball a little bit there, but I thought she got away with that. But senior gets her first kill of the match.
Putoff stays in serve. Strong hit. Johnson unable to come up with it, so that's going to make it 11-0, and the Raiders continue their run against Jefferson. And it's 12-0.
There's a beautiful setting here too at Troy. You and I have done some girls basketball district tournament here. This is a very nice venue, very, very spectator friendly.
Yeah, it's a nice facility, well-run tournament, and always well put together, as the Raiders will pick up yet another point and put off. David Palmer is the tournament manager.
Yeah.
Hats off to David.
Always very accommodating too. I've had no complaints every time we've come here and we've done games. We've done a lot of games here. Every time, very, very impressed. Have nothing but good things to say about how they run things here at Troy.
And put off serve to the back row. Medina will have it. And the Broncos get it across. Set to the right side. That's going to be a little bit long as Stickles hit. Will put Jefferson on the board. 13-1. They'll go into serve. That'll be number 9, Tanez Heron. Heron will serve it up for the Broncos.
Emma Dayport in now to be the setter for the Raiders. Was the setter on the JV team this year.
16-4 in the lineup for the Raiders. York with the hit for the Raiders will make it 14-1. Serve comes back to Rushi. And number 1, that's Jillian Chapman, will serve it up for the Raiders. Johnson will handle it. Medina back up to the front, and it goes into the net, makes it 15-1 on that First National Bank Think First scoreboard, as Chapman continues to serve, one of the 9 seniors on the Raiders squad this season. And the serve a little bit long, so that point goes to Jefferson, and Tanya Heron, number 4, will serve it up for Jefferson. 15-2 our score. Heron's serve goes into the net, makes it 16-2, and the Raiders will have the serve as Lindsay Vastano will come into the lineup, number 8, and she'll serve. As number 13, Audrey Stickle, will go out. Vastano with the serve, strong serve to the back row, unable to be handled. That makes it 17-2 as the Raiders, with a commanding lead, looking to take their second set. They won set number 1, 25-1, looking to make a big win here in the second set as well.
Yeah. Vastano, one of those 9 seniors that you mentioned, Dave, and his very veteran roster.
Jenna York comes back into the lineup. Vastano with the strong serve, and Jazanea Smith unable to get it across, so that'll make it 18-2. Vastano stays in serve. There you see Lindsay here on NKTelco Sports. Thanks for joining us. Raiders getting started in tournament play today. And Kapoor with a short hit, soft touch, and makes it 19-2. Vastano stays in serve. 19-2, second set score here on NKTelco Sports, and it's going to be in. Nice ace for Vastano. That makes it 20-2. Vastano right on the line and picks up the point with a very effective serve. Once again, good serve by Vastano, unable to be handled there by Tanez Heron, and it's 21-2. Raiders looking to make short work of Jefferson. Strong hit. Medina tries to get it across and does so. Soft touch at the net. It's going to be short. Point goes to the Raiders as Medina trying to connect with her teammate, unable to do so. That makes it 22-2. Castano stays in serve. Boy, just a good strong serve, and Broncos have trouble with it. 23-2 as Castano will pick up yet another ace here as tournament action begins. Troy High School. Castano line drive into the net. That'll make it 23-3. And the serve will come back over to the Broncos and number 3, Jazanea Smith. So Smith will serve it. Serve goes across. Here comes the set. Raiders will move it. Medina gets it across. Comes the strong hit, and it's going to be touched. And Flippo, I think, with the strong hit, goes out of bounds. That'll make it 24-3. So set point coming up here for the Raiders.
Flippo played a little libero, I know, against Army with Chapman hurt, and has a bright future for this Raider roster.
Emma DePore for the set win. DePore looking to pick up the point, and that point's going to go to Jefferson, though. 23-4.
First kill of the match. That goes to Nyara Wilcoxon.
And here comes the serve for the Broncos. Raiders pick it up cleanly. Strong kill. Good defense by Jefferson on that one. But they'll hit it out of bounds, and that's going to be it. Second set goes to the Raiders. Our final score, Russia 25, Jefferson 4. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
CarriageWorks has expanded and now can hold up to 25 cars in our service bay. CarriageWorks thrives on customer satisfaction. We accomplish that by providing top-of-the-line technology. CarriageWorks now uses a laser beam system to measure down to the millimeter of factory specs to better service you and get you back on the road. CarriageWorks has a brand new top-of-the-line paint booth that uses waterborne paint. There's no job too big or too small for CarriageWorks. We're certified collision specialists. Come in and see us today.
We are here, and here, and here. Minster Bank is everywhere, providing every banking service that you need to keep your financial life in order. Whether you are on the go or stopping by one of our branches, Minster Bank is here for you. We proudly support the communities where you live. Minster Bank, helping people achieve financial success.
Are you looking for a rewarding career? Lincoln Electric Automation in Coldwater and Fort Loramie supplies top-of-the-line automation systems to manufacturers. Lincoln Electric Automation routinely develops its team through hiring and by offering advanced technical training. We understand that every employee matters and every role contributes to the success of our business. We offer advancement opportunities, competitive wages, and benefit packages. Visit LincolnElectric.com and get on track to a better career and a better future.
St. Lucie with a commanding 2-set advantage over Jefferson, as you can take a look at the scoreboard there. All brought to you by First National Bank. Think First. Lucie 25-1 in set number 1. Come back with a lot of different players in second set, and it was a 25-4 win, and a lot of people are getting playing time for the Raiders. And I'm not sure what school records are at Russia, but the serving records for some of these, some of their players could be in jeopardy, I think.
Yeah.
Sherman was in the first set for a long time.
Yeah.
Vastano had a nice run in the second set, and the Raiders just dominating and outmanned Jefferson squad. And nothing much more you can say than that.
No.
And they're a 24 seed, and what has to concern Russia is they come back and they'll play the 23rd seed, which, you know, I think that makes it tougher for the Raiders.
Yeah, and that's one thing, you know, coach baseball for a long time. I've been part of teams that have had high seeds, and you get a bye, and you don't play for a couple days, and then you face a team's maybe not their top pitching, you don't see the best pitching that you're used to, and then you have maybe a week off after that. You're concerned you haven't played your best baseball or seen the best pitching that you maybe could see for 2 weeks. So it's a little bit of a concern, but I think as, you know, they should be heavily favored their next game, and it'll pick up after that, and they should, you know, they close it out here. You win the next game. The competition will pick up, you know, but the Raiders very strong favorites to get to the district final here again. There's some other teams, like we have Lehman and Mississinawa up next. You know, Lehman probably a close favorite in that game, but it'll be interesting to see how this bracket plays out. Lehman's had Rushi's number in the past, so Rushi's still got to stay awake.
Ronnie Poling in serve for the Raiders, jumps them out to a 2-0 lead, make that 3-0 as the Raiders stay in command. They look to wrap this one up very quickly here. And Poling with yet another serve. Medina will get it across. Here comes the set. Monin back over to the right side. There's the kill by Kelby Dosick, and it's 4-0.
Kelby, an honorable mention. All Shelby County League player. Credit to her. You know, she's been one of those seniors, you know, that doesn't maybe get the headlines that some others do, but Kelby, a very solid player, and got honored this year by the league.
Got 90+ kills coming into tonight's action. There's illegal hit. That makes it 5-0. Raiders go up. As Poling will stay in serve. There's a nice shot of Ronnie Poling with the serve back to Medina. Medina gets it up front. Into the net goes the hit by Jocelyn Bexley, number 2 for Jefferson. Poling serving it up. 6-0 our score. Nice serve, but double hit, and that'll make it 7-0 as Jefferson's number 9, Tanez Heron, hits it twice, and Poling will stay in serve. She's reeled off 7 points here to start the Raiders serving in set number 3. Ace for Poling. That'll make it 8-0.
That's 5 aces now for Ronnie. Team has 20, 23, 27, 32, 33 aces for the Raiders. Make it 34.
One more ace as Medina unable to handle it in the back row.
And again, you know, they play a lot of sectional games here. The district finals here October 29th. So it's again a beautiful venue again here in Troy, and they'll have the district girls basketball here, usually district finals. They host some sectional boys here as well for boys basketball, so really nice venue, and we got a lot of tournament games coming up here, Dave.
Lots of play here. Tanez Heron with the serve for Jefferson. Right side is Borchers with the hit for the Raiders. Goes back up to the net, and it's going to be short and make it 11-0. Raider run continues. Excuse me, make it 10-1. Get ahead of myself here. And that's going to put Lindsay Vastano, who had a nice second set, serving. Broncos get it across. Vastano comes up. Monin. And a nice hit there by Borchers, and she gets the kill, and it's 11-1.
Borchers an all-league selection as well. Very solid player. Had a nice year for the Raiders. Been a 4-year member of this varsity squad. As I have some other Raiders like Kate Sherman and Maya Mon. And
12 on the score as the Raiders continue to put distance between themselves and Jefferson. Astano with the hit and the serve to the back row at the net. Raiders will have to take it across, and unable to be handled there by number 1, Jasmine Buford. And that'll make it 13-1. I think that one kill went to Vastano, maybe?
That was Jillian Chapman, actually, the libero.
Oh, I'm sorry,
yep.
Chapman, that's right. Libero with that one. And there's the ace as Vastano. Direct hit, 14-1.
Vastano now 5 aces for her.
Vastano with the hit. And she'll pick up yet another ace, and it'll make it 15-1. And our second match here of tonight's doubleheader here at Troy High School. It's number 12 seeded Mississinawa Valley against number 10 seeded Lehman. As Vastano picks up another ace, makes it 16-1. And as we said earlier, the winner of tonight's game, which in just a matter of moments, that's going to be official. The Raiders will move on to play Dayton Christian on Saturday the 22nd at 2 p.m. 17-1 our score, and then they'll play out the winners of these brackets. Will play Tuesday, October the 25th at 7:30. Bastano, Medina trying to get it up to teammate Bexley, but it's going to go out of bounds, and that'll make it 18-1. Bastano on the roll. The senior, strong hit to the back row, and Jefferson not able to play defense and unable to return it to the front row for the set.
10 aces for Vastano.
Hit to the back row, and that's going to be a little bit long. That'll make it 19-2. So Jefferson will have the serve. And the serving error there, and it makes it 20-2. Number 11, Simone Putoff, will rotate back into the lineup. And she'll have the serve for the Raiders. Putoff back up front to Monin, and Sherman with the kill. Boy, the strength of Kate Sherman just on display there with that point.
Yeah, she's close to approaching 300 kills for the season. Fast approaching, and it'll probably eclipse that mark here soon within the next few games. What a career for Kate.
Jefferson will dig that one out of the net. Monin gets it across, and point goes to the Raiders, makes it 22-2. And Putoff will stay and serve. The senior to the back row, and that's in. That's an ace, and that'll make it 23-2 as the Raiders try and wrap this one up here quickly. Coming down to the final 2 points of set number 3. Raiders about to move on in the tournament, about to make it official. Let's put it that way. Across the board it goes. Chapman will handle it. Back over to Monin. Sherman for the kill.
Kate, 4th kill of the night for her, as now it's match point here against the Broncos.
Big point. Putoff trying to put this one away for the Raiders. Comes the set. For the corner is Monin. Jefferson will play some defense, trying to get it across. They do. Here comes set. Sherman back over
for a lift.
And there's a lift.
And trying to get the setter Monin a kill here.
I thought they had it.
Yeah.
They're ready to call it, but they got a point.
Yeah, I get called on the lift there. Sherman trying to trade spaces. They've done so much, you know, for each other all this year. They're going to flip roles here and let Monin get a little bit of the glory. Someone was talking to me that day, and, you know, Sherman got County Player of the Year, but, like, Maya Monin's got over 3,000 assists. It's just like an offensive lineman in football. They don't get that credit that others do.
Jefferson will get it across. Chapman will handle it. Monin back over to Sherman. Day will hit it for the Broncos. They get it across. Here comes Sherman with the hit. Jefferson will handle it on defense. Here comes Monin. And C.C. Borchers with the kill and the final point. That'll make it 25-3 as the Raiders will go 3-0 in this one. They'll move on to play Saturday, October 22nd, 3:30 here at Troy High School against Dayton Christian. A 2 o'clock game, excuse me, match. Our final score here in the third set, Marushi 25, Jefferson 3. We'll be back with our recap in just a moment. You're watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.
Kemmler Orthopedic Center is focused on a personalized, caring approach to treat all aspects of orthopedics, including total joint replacement, shoulder reconstruction, stem cell injections, and more. Dr. James Kemmler and Jed Cooney, certified PA, are dedicated to providing the best orthopedic care in the Grand Lake region. Kemmler Orthopedic Center has offices located in Salina and Van Wert, along with extended evening hours. To schedule an appointment, call our office at 419-586-5760.
Kogi Plumbing and Heating is your Bryant Factory authorized dealer. We have brought the best of comfort, control, and plumbing services to the St. Mary's area for over 60 years. We have been Reader's Choice winners for the last 4 years running and excel at providing our customers with efficient and reliable heating and air conditioning, as well as responsive service when a plumbing emergency arises. We insist that the products we install in our customers' homes and businesses offer the same performance and value that we expect ourselves. Call today for your next plumbing and heating or air conditioning needs. Bryant, whatever it takes.
New Knoxville Supply Company, the supply source for residential, commercial, and industrial jobs. We specialize in plumbing products from many name brands, electrical products from replacing a light switch to rewiring an entire house, heating, air conditioning, and geothermal products, sheet metal ductwork, installations, and service. We are now housing more inventory, so all the hardware items you need to complete the job are available right away. New Knoxville Supply. Stop in, call, or check us out online at newknoxvillesupply.com.
Unpack your potential with a career at Pratt Industries. Working at Pratt Industries is more than a job. It's a sustainable career.
Pratt Industries to me is a job. It's my career. It's the way I put food on my table, but I love what I do.
We offer competitive pay, excellent benefits, and opportunities for career advancement. To apply, visit careers.prattindustries.com.
Households are using more connected devices than ever before. TVs are streaming, smartphones are browsing, security cameras are watching, and virtual assistants are, well, assisting.
You'll need an umbrella today.
As you add more devices, we are constantly improving our technology to deliver the fastest and most reliable internet to your home. So make sure you have enough bandwidth.
Get NKTelco high-speed internet with speeds up to 1 gig. Call 1-888-NKTelco today.
Marushi Raiders defeat Jefferson in convincing fashion. There you see it on our First National Bank Think First scoreboard. Set scores 25-1, 25-4, and 25-3. Convincing win for the Raiders. Let's take a look at our stats, all brought to you by Wagner's IGA.
Thanks, Dave. And first, looking for Jefferson, just 1 kill on the night. That kill went to Nahara Wilcoxon. And then on the Raiders side, 15 kills, 41 aces, 1 block. Led in the serve game, Kate Sherman, 15 aces. Lindsay Fasano had 7 aces for Simone Putoff, 3 for Maya Monin. Led in the kill category by Kate Sherman, 4-3 from C.C. Borchers. Plethora of Raiders with 1 each. Emma Dayport, Audrey Stickle, Emma Mullenkamp, Samantha Bell, Kelby Dosek, Jillian Chapman and Courtney Flippo all with kills tonight for the Raiders, who win in convincing fashion.
And our player of the game brought to you by NKTelco, and has to be a server tonight.
Yeah, and Lindsay Vistano definitely won earned player of the game. 10 aces, did a nice job, served in 2 sets. Kate Sherman really served out just set 1, but Vistano had nice serving in game 2 and game 3, helped the Raiders pull away and get a big victory here tonight.
So Lindsay Vistano, our player of the game, brought to you by NKTelco. So it's a convincing win for the Raiders. They'll move on and play Dayton Christian this coming Saturday. Raiders go to 18-5 overall. There you see Rushi's next game. I'd like to thank all of our sponsors for tonight's broadcast: Keyhole Pizza, First National Bank, Precision Strip, Emerson Copeland, Carriage Works, Grand Lake Health, Kogi Plumbing and Heating, Lincoln Electric Automation, Minster Bank, Pratt Industries, New Knoxville Supply, Wagner's IGA, Wilson Health, Winners Meats, and NKTelco. Additional sponsors of tonight's broadcast: Burke Petroleum, Chiltech LLC, Cy Schwederman Incorporated, Dickman Supply, Hometown Opportunity, Hillsman Automotive, Park National Bank, SecureCom, St. Henry Bank, all bringing you tonight's game. Keys to the game tonight brought to you by Keyhole Pizza, our scoreboard sponsor, First National Bank, timeout sponsor, Precision Strip, starting lineup sponsor, Emerson Copeland, player of the game, NK by NKTelco. I'd like to remind you that NKTelco Sports and its sponsors are pleased to bring you replays of tonight's high school tournament volleyball action on NKTelco Channel 3 or in HD on Channel 503. Replays of tonight's game against Dayton Jefferson on Thursday, November the 3rd at 5 p.m. and Sunday, November the 6th at 5 p.m. as well. You can watch more games on demand through YouTube, Facebook, and at nktelco.com/sports. I'd like to thank our crew here tonight on the cameras: Kurt Kuffner and Jeff Henshin, Assistant Director Jeff Henshin, and our Director tonight, Scott Robinson. I'm Dave Helmstetter, and alongside me for today's match, Brandon Coverman. Once again, the Raiders will move on in tournament with a 3-0 win over the Jefferson Broncos. You have been watching high school volleyball on NKTelco Sports.